Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. I always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me. Cause only those I really love will never really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. Before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. I only see my goals. I don't believe in failure. Cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Songs have been sold. Traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still happy. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life, and then your life becomes a better one. I made a man so happy when I wrote the little ones. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold? Or will I have a lot of children who can call me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold? Or will I have a lot of children who can call me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old, Mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old.
All right. Good morning, everyone. And welcome. Okay, to these sessions. All right. So I hope okay you have satisfied okay with your Chinese New Year holiday. Okay, because it seems to be like 1 week. Okay, we not okay meeting okay each other. Okay. Since last week. All right. So I hope okay you guys okay are all fine and are excited okay to have okay these sessions. Okay, so please bear in mind that this session is recorded and I need to get your consent in order for me to record these sessions. Please sign in okay your attendance okay in the chat box okay as this attendance also is recorded okay as well. All right. So before we start, I need your favor. Okay, can you see me and hear me clearly?
Yes,
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Albert. All right. Okay, so let me take a look on others. Okay, alternative link. Okay, whether there's students okay or not. Okay, so far no. Okay, so today's okay topic I will be discussing on chapter 5, okay, whereby chapter 5 is on the industry's analysis and competitors analysis. So I will not cover chapter 4, okay, as it will not be covered okay for your midterm okay as well. So therefore your midterm will be covered only 5 okay chapters or 5 topics. Okay, so whereby okay we I will be covering chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 5, okay, and also chapter 6. So the main reason why I don't cover chapter 4 because okay, you guys now are doing business proposal okay in your group assignment. So I believe okay you guys okay are well versed okay with how to prepare okay business plan because I can see okay most of you okay are putting so much effort by asking me or maybe others to tutors okay on how okay to do the assignments. All right, so basically okay business proposal assignment okay derive okay from chapter 4 of how to write okay business proposal. So along the way you are learning okay of how to prepare okay, a business proposal. And please bear in mind okay when you are preparing okay business proposal, right, it doesn't mean that whenever okay you go outside okay later it will be okay the same okay format because different okay let's say investors okay or lenders or financial institution, they will be having okay different okay formatting okay on how to prepare business proposal. Some of them okay just ask you to prepare about like 10 pages. Some of the company just ask you to prepare about like 15. Some of the financial institution maybe up to 20. So it depends okay on their requirement. But basically okay what you need to include okay the thing that I asked you okay the market, the business model, okay the financial projections, okay, and maybe like some okay criterion that required okay. So it depends on the financial institution or the lenders or investors okay itself, okay, depending okay on what they want to see. All right, so I hope okay you clear. For chapter 3 okay I will upload okay later because I need to remake another uh uh how to say that the recorded okay session because last week okay during Chinese New Year I already made okay the 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 recorded okay session, but unfortunately okay when I just done okay with the recording I just realized I didn't click okay the recording okay button, so it's quite frustrating okay after talking about like 2 hours plus okay and then like realizing okay you're not recording okay anything, so I just like talk okay for 2 hours okay without okay any any cautious that I was not recording okay, the session, so it's quite okay frustrating, so I need to get like some mode okay to make another okay recording okay session later. All right, so let's okay move on okay to today's okay discussion. So today's discussion on industries okay analysis and competitors okay analysis. So just please bear in mind okay that industries analysis and competitors analysis okay derive from the beginning okay analysis. So whereby when you already identify the opportunity and comes out okay with the ideas, so you need to determine whether the idea can be fulfilled okay or not in the first place. So therefore you need to prepare the feasibility okay, analysis. So under the feasibility analysis, okay, so you need to make sure that all things okay work just fine. Okay, so there are four key components okay inside the feasibility, whereby we have the product or the service feasibility, we have industry attractiveness okay and also target market okay attractiveness. All right, so maybe okay you have gone through okay the lecture slide okay, so whereby okay you already see that under the industries okay attractiveness okay they already put the list of the characteristic of the attractive okay of the industries okay attractiveness. So whenever you do the business proposal, so you cannot like simply take all these characteristic, because how you going to know about this characteristic of the industries, of the attractive characteristic of the industry. So maybe they mention new, and not old, and then giving high operating margin, means that the return of sales is high, not depending on the historical, or perhaps or the government interventions, is something must have versus want to have. Maybe you have read it earlier, but how you going to know that it has the industry that you want to get in has that characteristic? So therefore you need to study about the industries analysis. So when you study the industries analysis, so eventually you will be identifying the characteristic of the potential profit, or potential things that you going to do or you want to focus, and at the same time you know the area that you should avoid of. All right, so from there you can identify the characteristic of the attractive industry, the industry that you planning to enter. It's not just like plucking from the notes, all those things. There are just the provided example of attractive industry, but in order to know more in practical, you need to comes out with others analysis, such as industries analysis. And after that, competitors analysis, because you need to know the target market attractiveness, as well. So you need to study about your competitors behavior in order to position to make yourself different in the marketplace. And after that, you need to determine your strength inside your organization, means that your startup. So you need to determine what are your resources, and then your capability, okay like core competencies, the understandings toward the business, and so on, and so forth, because it's important as well to determine whether it suit or not you to be in the industries. And then you have to look on the financial feasibility, whereby you need to determine also how much money that you really need to start your business, or maybe for your group assignment. So you need to look the financial strength of the chosen company, whether even though your ideas, your suggestion is great, whether they have the capability to pump the capital in. So if they not able to pump capital in, it's not feasible after all, even though the ideas looks great. And at the same time, to determine whether the financial attractive or not, so you need to look or to compare with others, similar business or competitors. Because you need to look on the financial attractiveness, such as profitability and the ability to forecast your sales as well. Right, so you need to look on the financial similarity with competitors or other similar business, in term of financial. All right, so you have to ensure that all these four components can work fine, because you have to understand feasibility analysis is the preliminary round. So whenever you do the preliminary round, you have to ensure that there's no issue, there's no problem. Because let's say if you not determine correctly on the feasibility analysis, and you move on to another investigation, such as industries, competitors and competitors analysis, you will be facing more issues and more problem. And please bear in mind, whenever I mention that even though the feasibility is that you have conducted, have no issues, nothing wrong, and it worked fine, it doesn't mean that that when it comes to the next round, or to another investigation, you will not be facing a problem. And that is a wrong concept. So what I'm trying to say, wherever the preliminary round, so you with that, all the four components, whenever you go to the next round or further investigation, you are actually minimizing risk, minimizing problems and obstacle. You still be facing problem, but you are actually reduce the problem or issues somehow. So even though whenever you already grow your company, wherever you already establish the company, wherever you already have all the components, you still face issues. okay but you are actually minimizing the issues, uh, somehow. All right, so I hope you clear okay with that before I touch okay on the industries and competitors okay analysis. So it derived from previous okay or preliminary okay analysis. Okay. Okay, so maybe I can okay jump in okay to today's okay topic. Okay. Okay, can you guys okay see the slide, right? Okay, so I believe okay, most okay business students, okay, marketing, business administrations, okay, retail management, or even BA okay student, okay, already learn about the industries okay analysis. So which is good, but I'm not so sure whether you really understand okay of how to use okay the industries analysis of how to relate okay all these components okay somehow. It's okay, okay, if you're not sure, okay, how to read it. So my task today, okay, apart then to teach you, okay, on the industries, okay, analysis, okay, I hope, okay, that the result, okay, from this, okay, class, okay, that you can relate of how, okay, to integrate all the components, okay, inside the five forces model, okay, especially. So basically, we have, okay, three, okay, method of study the industries okay in these okay chapters, but I will emphasize more on the five forces model. So I want to make sure that you guys okay really understand of how to integrate okay all these okay five forces together, because all these okay forces okay are actually okay working together. So you cannot like memorize okay just one okay component, okay, because each component okay actually okay, interrelated to one another, okay, and also okay with you okay as well, because okay you are the one who are going okay to enter that particular industries. Okay, so let's take a look okay on the objective okay of these okay studies. So like I say, okay, the purpose of industries analysis. So my task today to ensure that you can relate, okay, all the forces, the factors inside the industries okay, analysis. And as well, I will emphasize more on the Michael Porter's okay five forces okay model, okay, to determine okay the profitability of the industry that you're going okay to enter. So under the five forces we'll be looking at the track of substitutes, okay, and also track of new entrants. So under the track of new entrants, okay, we are going to look on the traditional barriers to entry and also non-traditional barriers to entry. Okay, so why we need to know that, because okay somehow when the industries become so attractive, it makes others okay players okay to coming in. So when others players coming in, so eventually it will suppressing okay your profitability, because okay so you are actually okay one okay to do okay business okay with less competitors. But let's say if there's more competitors, eventually it will reduce okay your sales, okay, and also okay your performance, okay, and somehow okay your profitability okay will be gone okay as well, if it's not okay been um if not being taken okay considerations. All right, and then okay we will take a look okay the four industry related question to ask before pursuing okay the ideas okay for firms. And after that, okay, we going okay to look okay five okay industries okay type from the images industry to global okay industries, and what kind of opportunity okay that you can look okay from that type of industries. All right. So maybe okay like here okay on the five forces. So I just like recap okay telling you okay that there are five factors that you need to look at. The threat of substitute, threat of new entrants, um threat okay of existing competitors or existing players, and then bargaining power of your customers, and also bargaining power of your seller or your suppliers. Okay, so these are the five things okay that you need to know about the five forces model, or Michael Porter five forces model. All right, and then okay, once you already understand about the industries, okay, so eventually you know what product or offering, okay, that you want to pursue to your customers. So in this case, okay, you cannot be so happy. Because why? Because at the same time, okay, whenever you have, okay, your target market, okay, or your target customers, so you will be facing also with the competitors. Because you have to understand, the thing, whatever thing that you offer, okay, might, okay, be offered, okay, by others, okay, competitors. So means that, okay, your product, okay, is much more similar to others, okay, product offering, okay, by competitors, but maybe, okay, you will have like certain different, okay, features. So in this case, okay, you need to study the competitors in order for you to placing yourself or position yourself, okay, in the marketplace. So means that, okay, you can create like some value or beneficial to your potential customers in order to get and use, okay, your product. All right. So please bear in mind, when we talk about the target market, okay, we are not they are not yet your customers. Okay, please understand, okay, the concept. Okay, target market means, okay, it's referring to your potential. Okay, so not yet your customer, your potential. So means that, okay, they will be likely to purchase, okay, your product. So in order, okay, for you, okay, to make sure they will buy your product, so that's why, okay, you need to make yourself different and beneficial, okay, to them, and give it value, what makes them want to buy, okay, your product. Okay, so please understand the concept, the target market, they're not your customers, okay, yet. And then we will be looking at three types of competitors, whereby we have direct competitors, indirect competitors, and also future competitors. And whenever, okay, you do, okay, the competitors, okay, analysis, right, okay, so of course, okay, you are required, okay, to gain, okay, the information. So how you going to gain the information? So you need to gain it ethically. Okay, so in this, okay, study, we call it the information as the competitive, okay, intelligence. So once, okay, you already have, okay, these information or competitive intelligence, so in whenever, okay, you prepare, okay, the uh, the competitors, okay, analysis, okay, you are actually completing, okay, the competitive analysis script, where it has, okay, like a table, okay, and showing, okay, your company and comparing, okay, with others company, and putting all the features, okay, whether the good features or maybe the poor features, okay, of the company. So you will make a comparison between you and your competitors. So from there, okay, so you will be deciding, okay, what, okay, thing that you want to emphasize more, okay, or giving, okay, value, okay, to the customers, or beneficial, okay, to them. All right. So I hope, okay, you clear with today's, okay, objective, okay, of learning. Right. So take a look first. Okay, is there any student coming in? No. All right. So so first of all, okay, you have to understand, okay, what is industries. All right. So industries, okay, is not only one, or it not only, okay, comprises one or two companies. Okay, if we are talking about like one or two company, okay, it's just, okay, a business, okay, entity. It's just like Utah, okay, whereby, okay, Utah, okay, is just, okay, an entity or firms or organizations. Okay, you cannot call Utah as an industries, because they are firms or entity. So when we call, okay, industries, where we group all the similar firms, okay, or similar offering, okay, or product or service, okay, together. Okay, so where we group, okay, all together, like Utah, okay, or Keta, or even MMU, okay, Quest universities, okay, Sunway universities, even, okay, public university like UITM, University Malaya, UKM, and other universities in Malaysia, where we group all together. Okay, then we can call them as industries. Okay, and then we have a specific name we call as educations, okay, industries. Same goes, okay, like Asia, so we cannot call Asia as industries. They are Asia, okay, is an business, okay, entity. So when you group all the airlines, okay, companies, okay, in Malaysia, okay, for instance, okay, like MAS, Firefly, okay, and maybe international, okay, airlines, okay, companies, okay, when you put all together, then they become okay airlines, okay, industries. Same goes, okay, like when we have okay, like McDonald or KFC, so we cannot call them as industries, so they are firm. So when you group all together, okay, KFC, McDonald's, okay, and others, okay, food, okay, companies, okay, in Malaysia, okay, then we have food, okay, industry, food and beverages, okay, industries. Okay, so I hope, okay, you clear with the term, okay, of the industries. Okay, so when we talk about the industries analysis, so it's actually, okay, the study about the industries, okay, framework, okay, to determine what, to determine, okay, the whether, okay, it can give, okay, profitability or potential, okay, threat or loss, okay, as well. Okay, so that's why, okay, we study the industries, okay, analysis. So at the same time, okay, when we study the industries analysis, so it actually help you to determine, okay, the area that you good at. Okay, sometimes, okay, maybe when we look, okay, on the at the industries, okay, we think that it's easy for you, okay, to do, okay, the business because somehow it's very, okay, attractive. Okay, but without, okay, further investigation or understanding, okay, or knowledge, okay, towards the industry, so when you enter the industries, okay, somehow you realize, okay, the thing that you look, okay, attractive, okay, in the first place are very, very, okay, difficult, okay, to do. Okay, so without further, okay, investigation. Okay, it's just like I can say that like some students, okay, for your information, okay, when they enroll, okay, for instance, like Utah course, all right. So some of them, okay, say, okay, taking entrepreneurship, okay, maybe, okay, is much, okay, easier compared to take financial, okay, or banking. Okay, but without further investigations, okay, when they enroll, okay, like entrepreneurship, okay, course, okay, for instance, they find out, okay, entrepreneurship is as tough, okay, as, okay, study banking and finance and financial um economics, okay, as well. Okay, so that's why, okay, you need to have like further, okay, investigation study, okay, on that, because, okay, when you already, okay, study, then you know, okay, the thing that you should avoid of, okay, somehow. Okay, because you need to look at the potential, either, okay, it's good one or the bad one. If bad one, okay, maybe you should avoid it, okay, in the first place. All right, okay, I need to check whether any student coming in. All right, so now, okay, we take a look, okay, on why, okay, study industries, okay, is important. So once, okay, is determined, okay, new venture is feasible, so that's why I mentioned you just now, okay, or when we study, okay, the feasibility analysis, so we need to go further investigation, we go in depth, okay, about the market that you want to compete. Okay, so analyzing, okay, of this, okay, like industrial analysis help to determine the niche market. So means that, okay, when you have the area of your concentration, right, so you know what you're going to offer. So just like, okay, like when we have like food, okay, industries, so there's a lot, okay, of food variety, okay, that can be offered, okay, in the marketplace. So either you can offer like Chinese food, all right, or Malay food or Indian food or even like Western food. And sometimes, okay, when we talk about like Chinese food, okay, there's a lot of variety of Chinese food, okay, whether you are talking about like like spicy, okay, Chinese food, or even like instant, okay, Chinese food, all right, or maybe uh like dessert, okay, of Chinese food, okay, as well. Okay, so I don't think that you can do all those, okay, Chinese, okay, food, because a lot, okay, of variety of Chinese food, that is impossible. So when you study, okay, about the industry, so eventually, okay, maybe, okay, through the location that you want to have, okay, or set up the business, then you realize, oh, this place, okay, consists of that kind particular, okay, customers. So maybe, okay, it must suitable, okay, to have like this offering. So means that, okay, when you know, okay, what you want to offer, you already have your niche, okay, already, your specialization. Okay, and at the same time, okay, from the industry, okay, you know, okay, whenever you want to specialize it, eh, then you know that, oh, this is the thing they are really good at. Okay, somehow, so when you know there's something that you're really good at, you focus on it, then it's very, very difficult for competitors, okay, to compete, okay, with you. Okay, so this is what is meant by determine the niche market is identified during the feasibility is favorable for your startup company. All right. So is there any questions? Okay, so I need to look. Okay, any question? Okay, no question. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now let's take a look on the key questions. Okay, when before we start pursuing the industries analysis, or before study the industries. Okay, so first of all, you have to make sure whether it's accessible or workable, or is it realistic for you to enter the industry. So it's just like when you do the feasibility analysis as well. Okay, first question, you have to make sure whether it's realistic or not, whether it's accessible, whether it's workable or not. Same goes when you do the industry analysis, whether you have the capability to deal with such huge customers, or maybe with such of huge difficulty of preparing uh maybe maybe the kind of foods, for instance, or maybe is it possible for you to enter during this pandemic season. All right, so is that accessible? And then whenever you want to participate in industries, you have to ensure is there any chances um for you to have innovations towards your offering. All right, is there any way for you to improve or to grow or your companies somehow. Just hold on. All right, so secondly, you have to question whether that you can have the ability to have innovation or improve or grow the company. Okay, and thirdly you have to avoid some negative attribute of that particular industry that you plan to enter. All right, maybe like recently there's an apps that's very controversial, like dating apps. I think I do not want to mention what dating apps it is. Okay, but I think so they claim buku gula. Oh, direct translation. Okay, good. Okay, Albert. Okay, so I believe you guys get alert on it. So the founders are claiming it's just like a kind of dating apps. So that's why they mention date responsibly. But somehow there are some negative attributes towards that particular apps somehow. So let's say if you plan to have like another like dating apps, maybe not similar to the one that I mentioned. But of course people have like some negative attribute, negative mindset towards like dating apps. Because of this one particular apps available in the market. It's just like and like another like maybe like food industries. For instance, so maybe you guys know what is bak kut teh, right? So of course bak kut teh mostly consumed by Chinese customers, or maybe like others like Indian, and maybe like some others races, but not Malay, because Malay are Muslim, most of them, for your information. But at one point, there's group, of entrepreneurs, so offering, halal, bak kut. As you know, where we call like bak, right? So I know, bak, is like pork, or swine. Kute means like soup or tea, somehow. So it's just a combination, of bak, and also with the soup or the tea. And then when they offer on the halal bak kuteh, right? As Malay, commonly when they ever hear the word bak kuteh, they already have the mindset, that's pork, or swine. But in this one, when they come out, of halal bak kuteh, so it give like some negative attributes. So maybe you wonder, how come halal bak kuteh? Of course, they not use pork and swine. They are using others, others, how to say, ingredient. So instead of bak or swine, they put chicken. All right. so they put it as halal, okay, bak kuteh. But when they have, okay, these like negative, okay, perceptions, okay, so they try, okay, to change, okay, to another name, okay, so to not associate, okay, with bak, to pork. So when they change, okay, to cik kuteh, okay, somehow the name, okay, is not, okay, very, okay, familiarized, okay, by customers, so they do not know what is that, okay, somehow. So so these are the thing, okay, that the entrepreneurs, okay, need to look at. Okay, but I think sorry, but I think, okay, one day people, okay, or entrepreneurs, okay, will know how to deal, okay, with this, okay, situation. It's just like hot dog, okay, last time. Okay, as you know, okay, last time, okay, when we have like hot dog, right, okay, so maybe like for Chinese, okay, customers, okay, they don't mind, okay, eating, okay, a hot dog. But for last time, like for Malays, okay, especially, I do not know why. Sorry, I do not know why. When the name, okay, itself, okay, it has like some negative attributes, okay, last time, and maybe like recently, okay, I think like a few years back, okay, people like bringing up, okay, asking to change, okay, the name, okay, of hot dog, okay, somehow, because, okay, the word, because last time, okay, some Malay, okay, thought, okay, that hot dog, okay, contain, okay, dog meat. Yes, it is true, okay, so that's why, okay, they are very, okay, skeptical, okay, somehow. Okay, so I do not know. Okay, luckily, okay, last time we don't have internet. Okay, people don't viral it, okay, so much. Imagine, okay, on that time, in that time, okay, people have the internet, they viral, okay, say, okay, hot dog contain, okay, dog meat, okay, and people, okay, will start to believe, okay, in it. But later on, okay, things, okay, getting better when people, the Malay customer and the Muslim, okay, customers, okay, getting to understand that hot dog is just a name, okay, it's not like it contain, okay, okay, dog meat, okay, after all, okay, and it be accepted. So I believe like bak kuteh, okay, as well, okay, it can be, okay, accepted, okay, one day. So the entrepreneurs, okay, need to educate the customers, need to educate, okay, the customers, okay, telling, okay, this is a halal, and then it's different compared to the non-halal, okay, bak kuteh. So they need to play roles, okay, how to position, okay, the halal and non-halal. So from time being, okay, they couldn't, okay, manage, okay, to differentiate or dissociate, okay, between halal and non-halal, okay, bak kuteh. So it requires, okay, sometimes, okay, as well. So these are the three questions that you need to look at. Okay, first, second, maybe it's quite, okay, easy. Okay, you can determine whether it's realistic, or maybe you can innovate, okay, the product. Innovate the product, maybe like the bak kuteh just now. You innovate, okay, and then penetrate to halal. But the question now, okay, whether you can avoid like some, okay, negative, okay, attribute. Okay, I already like give you, okay, two example. Okay, like food. Okay, just now, and also the apps, okay, that Albert mentioned, gula buku, muka gula, okay, what is that, muka gula, buku gula. All right. Okay, so I hope, okay, you clear, okay, the question before you enter, okay, the industry. So now, how industries and firms level, okay, affect performance. So or at the firms level, okay, so you study, okay, about the organizations, okay, behavior. So you have to take, okay, organization behaviors to understand, okay, about the culture, the teamwork, okay, the office politics, okay, inside the organization. Okay, it's not only political companies, okay, political, okay, entity have done, okay, the political things, okay, towards the nation. Same goes, okay, in the organization. We also have, okay, political, okay, office politics, okay, we call it. Some of it, okay, it can be positive, some of it can be, okay, negative. Okay, so you have so on under the firms level, so we are looking at the micro, okay, inside it. But on the firms, okay, level, okay, on the industries, okay, level, okay, we are looking, okay, on or more on the externals, okay, factors. Okay, so that's why, okay, we are looking on the threat of substitute, okay, or new entrance, okay, all are the external, okay, factors, something that you cannot, okay, control. Okay, how you can control, okay, directly, okay, your existing competitors, how you can control, okay, the buyers, okay, and others, okay, like suppliers. Okay, so maybe, okay, you can minimize, okay, the risk. Okay, so that's why, okay, you have to study, because internal, like firms level, okay, so you can control. most of it. But on the external factors, okay, on the industry's level, so most of that, okay, is very difficult, okay, to control most of the time. But in conclusion, okay, it says that, okay, that about like 30%, okay, on the firm's profitability, okay, derive, okay, of from the industry's, okay, analysis. Okay, so when you understand all these things, the substitution, okay, the trend, new entrant, and so on, so eventually it will contribute 30%, okay, of profitability. Okay, where should you enter, okay, that, okay, industries. All right. Okay, so these are the technique or method, okay, when you study, okay, the industry scale analysis. So like I say, okay, we have like three, okay, techniques or approaches. Okay, so whereby first on the study environmental trend, and then after that the business trend. Okay, and we will emphasize more on the five forces, okay, model. So maybe we just go through, okay, these, okay, two environmental trend and business trend, okay, first, okay, in order for you to understand, okay, the concept. So when we study the environmental trend, okay, so eventually we are looking at um, the four factors. Okay, maybe you can recall what we have learned in chapter 2 on how to identify opportunity under the observing trend. So when we look on the observing trend, okay, there are four factors that you need to look at. Okay, first thing on the economic factors, the social factors, the technological advancements, okay, and also political and regulatory, okay, changes, okay, as well. Okay, so under the economic trend, okay, or factors, you guys, okay, need to look also on the state of economy, the condition of economy, okay, the spending pattern, okay, of the customers, and also the disposable income, okay, of that particular, okay, group that you're going, okay, to offer. All right, and at the same time, okay, you guys need to look on the social, okay, factors, okay, whereby what the things that can alter, okay, the behaviors, okay, the cultures and norm. So just like today's, okay, norm, okay, for instance, we are no longer, okay, for the past, okay, I think like 1 year, not having any like physical, okay, meeting. Okay, I believe, okay, since, okay, March, okay, until now, okay, everything, okay, be conducted, okay, or online. So it's already create, okay, a new norm. So it's already like altering, okay, that the thing that we use, okay, to do. Okay, same goes, okay, that when we are go out, okay, so maybe last time we go out, okay, we wear mask, okay, when we have, okay, haze, okay, at the end, okay, of the year, okay, especially November to December. But these days, okay, every time you go out, okay, of course, okay, you need to wear mask. Okay, it already alter the way that we used to do. Okay, last time we do not need to wear mask. Okay, so it already like comes out, okay, with like kind of trend or fashion. So that's why, okay, like at first, okay, we just, okay, look at the medical, okay, face mask, and after that, okay, they innovate, okay, the face mask. It's still like medically, okay, okay, how to say, medically, okay, follow, okay, on the medically, okay, criteria, okay, or features, but at the same time they add up like some features. Okay, even like sport, okay, face mask like Adidas, Hypergear, okay, even like Under Armour, okay, they came out, okay, with a good, okay, nice, okay, design, okay, somehow, and they are selling, okay, on premium price, okay, for your information. Same goes, okay, like when we are having, okay, like this online class, okay, when we are having this online class, okay, somehow, okay, it trigger, okay, the educators, okay, like myself, okay, to improve, okay, in the way of delivering, okay, the lectures, okay, or the teaching. Okay, so that's why from time to time, okay, I noticed that I started, okay, to buy like devices, okay, gadget, okay, in order for me to have, okay, smooth, okay, delivery while, okay, teaching. Okay, so for instance, okay, last time I don't buy, okay, this headphone, but maybe, okay, I look back, okay, at the video, okay, in previous, okay, video, I realized, okay, without using the headphone, okay, while I'm talking using okay built-in okay microphone, okay, and speakers, okay, somehow there's a lots of noises, okay, came in. Okay, so sometimes okay it distract okay the audio okay quality. Okay, so that's why I'm using okay the headphone okay like this. So whenever I talk, okay, you only okay can listen okay on my speech or my okay lectures, okay, instead of externals okay noise. All right. Other than that, okay, maybe like sometimes okay, maybe the class okay online, to be honest, okay, it's quite, I don't say it's quite boring, but sometimes okay uh sometimes okay students okay couldn't okay really adapt well, or maybe cannot like relate it okay well, because some of them prefer on the face to face, on the physical meeting. But now okay you can see like some other researchers okay are doing okay research okay of how to make it much more attractive, okay, much more interactive. So that's why they came out okay with the virtual reality and augmented okay reality, okay, as well. Okay, so you see it alter okay already. Okay, some of the university already use okay these okay techniques okay or approach. Okay, it's already altered. Okay, so that's why okay it actually okay goes okay to the technological advances, because okay these days okay everyone okay has the technology, okay, compared to 30 years okay back. Okay, so everyone, even the normal company, not well known company, also possess all this okay technology. And also political and regulatory okay changes okay as well, because like some of the business okay even though you have okay such capital, so it still depend on the government regulation and also government policies okay as well. So if the government okay do not okay permit okay that kind okay of business, okay, so in the end okay, even though the business proposal, the business model is good, okay, somehow okay the business okay cannot okay be done, okay, just like okay muka gula okay like just now, because of the regulatory okay restrictions okay somehow. Okay, maybe some other countries maybe they can operate, but maybe not in Malaysia. Okay, because different countries okay has different regulations. All right. For the business trend, okay, we are looking on something that happens, okay, towards okay the business. So, for instance, okay, maybe okay we can see on the customers okay preferences, okay, like these days, okay, and at the same time, okay, on the payment okay method. Okay, so when we look like payment method, so maybe like last time, okay, when we go okay to restaurants, okay, for instance, okay, we pay cash. Okay, but this time okay where we go okay to restaurants, okay, so maybe okay you can see okay people paying okay, via okay credit card. But now okay it's much more advanced. Okay, instead of paying credit card, you can use okay the e-wallet okay systems, okay, somehow. And then the e-wallet system okay be linked okay with either your online banking or with your credit card okay as well. And then okay the e-wallets okay features okay provide more okay benefits okay or value things okay to customers. So let's say if you're using like touch and go or grab okay e-wallet, okay, they give you points, okay, and certain points you can redeem, okay, and then get like some free food okay or free drinks okay somehow. So it already like changed. So let's say okay if the restaurants okay the restaurant that you operate okay not using it, so maybe okay you'll be losing okay your customers, because like to be honest with you, right, okay, like why like some okay you can see okay even though okay some people not rich, okay, like myself not rich, okay, or maybe not having like high income, okay, for instance, but you can see okay they can still go okay to like Starbucks, okay, like like uh, like like maybe like you can say like expensive like coffee shop, like Coffee Bean and so on, okay, so forth. Okay, it's not because they have money commonly, okay, but most of the time because the payment okay features that they're offering, okay, you can use credit cards, okay, so you drink first, okay, pay later, and at the same time, okay, you can use okay your e-wallet okay payment system, just like when I use okay Starbucks okay e-wallet okay or Starbucks okay payment. Um most of the time okay I can get like free drinks, okay, even now I still have like one okay free drinks that I haven't okay redeemed okay somehow. And then like the top up, okay, I do not need to top up okay from my banking account. I can top up from my credit card okay account, okay, because I don't have so much money in my banking account, to be honest. So that's why I often top up from credit card, so I can wait getting my salary next week. So once I get my salary next week, then I pay back to my credit cards. So that is the business trend I'm talking about. So it's much more practical sense. So that's why you can see people still go and go and get expensive drinks. It's not because they have money, because the facilities provided by the financial institutions, by the restaurant itself. And other trend, people are uh much more uh how to say that, eating outside, or maybe like this time not eating outside anymore, take away. okay uh uh how to say, take away culture somehow. So that is the business trend you need to look at, for your information. So if you are old, or maybe like conservative, business owner. So I have before the MCO, this recent MCO, I went to one Chinese restaurants, Chinese food restaurant. So it's kind of like old owner, not old lah, a little bit older than me, I think like 50s. She did not know how to use the like Grab service or Food Panda service. So in the end, she told us, she told me, she had to close down the restaurants. Because why? Because she didn't know how to use this like Grab or Food Panda. So the food very very nice for me, but somehow because she did not follow the trend, so she had to close down like nearly like 1 month. I do not know whether she already opened it or not. Um this time. So maybe I need to go and check later, because we already can travel the 10 kilometer radius. Okay, so I hope you clear. So you have question, so get good question. So let me take a look. Question, Hui Tan. So may I know what is the meaning of the innovation accelerating or waning? Is it warning or waning? Waning. Okay. So I'm not so sure about waning, but I'm sure on the innovation acceleration. Innovation acceleration means that boost up innovations. Waning, waning, I need to check back what the meaning waning. Okay. I'm not so sure. So I will come back to you. Thank you so much for the question. But accelerating means that boosting up, move fast. Innovation acceleration, the acceleration move up. Okay. So please remind me. So I need to check. Because like, to be honest, even though I speak English, but some of the word I need to check what is the meaning. So without knowing the meaning, I cannot explain. So I need to know the meaning first. Then I know how to explain. Maybe I know the answers, but maybe because I do not know what's the main meaning of winning. All right, winning profit. So never mind. So now let's take a look on the five forces model. So five forces model or Michael Porter's five forces model is actually industries analysis. So it's actually a framework to understand the structures of the company. It comprises of five element that I mentioned you just now. From the substitutions, threat of substitution, threat of new entrants, threat of new threat of existing competitors, bargaining power of your customer, and bargaining power of your suppliers as well. So the reason why you want to study this because like I say, you want to determine potential or area that you want to do at the same time you will be understanding the area that you should avoid of. Maybe whenever you do this it will give you so much threat because maybe you don't have this expertise or capability. So that's why in earlier you need to study the feasibility analysis on your organization feasibility. the core competency, the management capabilities, okay, and also the resources that you have. If you don't have the resources, okay, it's very very impossible, okay, for you to do, even though you still have the ambitions. So you have to do the consideration. So you're not, okay, gambling. So you have to understand, you are entrepreneurs, you're not gamblers, you are moderate risk takers. So that's why, okay, you do this investigation before you proceed, okay, with the business. All right. Okay, so this is one already explained. Okay, so okay, like it or not, okay, you have to memorize, okay, the point, okay, the substitutions, okay, the new entrants, the suppliers, okay, the buyers, and also the existing firms. All right. Okay, so I really like told you just now, okay, in order for you to understand, okay, about the industries, okay, analysis, okay, so I need to get, okay, this digital pen. Okay, so I hope I can draw it, okay, better. Okay, you guys can see this Microsoft, okay, words. Okay, so I need to explain in much more detail. All right. Okay, so in order for you to understand better, okay, on your industries analysis, so it's not like new model, it's existing model. So I make it to make sure that you can understand well. So I make it like a star look, or maybe like some of you say like sunshine, incomplete, okay, sunshine. Okay, so you have to put yourself in the middle. Okay, it's you. Because why? Because you are the one who wants to enter that particular, okay, industries. Okay, so when you already in the industries, right, okay, you please bear in mind you have, okay, sometimes, okay, few roles. Okay, sometimes you are the buyer. Okay, sometimes you are the supplier or seller. Okay, so you have two roles here. Okay, so is there any question? Okay, okay, so we look back here. Okay, so you have, okay, two roles here. Okay, either you buyer commonly, okay, or you are the supplier. So let's take a look, okay, on the five element, okay, just now. So first, okay, we have substitution. Substitution. Okay, threat of substitutions. Okay, and then we have, okay, new entrance. Okay, and then we have, okay, competitors. Means that existing competitors, yeah, or existing players, okay, in the market. Okay, and then, okay, you will be facing, okay, let's say your buyer. Okay, so we this one, okay, bargaining power of buyers. Okay, and this one bargaining power of your supplier. So I believe, okay, you guys like sometimes confused, okay, on the explanation, okay, where they mention, okay, the attractiveness of substitutions, okay, the degree standardizations, okay, of the product. Okay, sometimes, okay, they jump around, okay, suppliers, buyers, so you do not know, okay, what they are talking about. So the reason is because, okay, you don't see, okay, your rules. Okay, so whenever, okay, you are the buyers, okay, you are actually dealing with the suppliers. Okay, you're dealing, okay, with the suppliers. Okay, when you are dealing, okay, with your buyers, right, okay, you are actually, okay, the suppliers. Okay, so that's why like sometime, okay, when you are dealing with your suppliers, where you're not happy with the suppliers, so you will take a look on what, on the attractiveness, okay, of substitutions, not these substitutions, because why, this substitution, okay, is meant for your customers. Okay, so this time, okay, you look on the substitution, it means that, okay, you look on other, oops, others, other suppliers. Okay, so the reason, okay, it's just like your customers, when they're not happy with you, they will try to look on others, okay, suppliers. So here, okay, maybe you look, okay, at your notes, right? Okay, um oops, when you look at your notes, okay, it mentioned, okay, the buyers are looking on the suppliers. So when we talk about the suppliers here, right, okay, we are not talking these suppliers, because why, because you are the supplier. So here, you are the supplier, so we are referring, okay, to your competitors. So means that, okay, okay, so means that, okay, your buyer, your customers are actually, okay, when they're not happy with you, they will look at your competitors. Okay, so means that, okay, at the same time, okay, they are looking, just wait, they are looking on the supplier's product. So I need to make sure that you understand, because like sometimes, okay, the word is juggling around. So therefore, okay, that you just, okay, memorize it, okay, because, okay, it's easy to memorize, okay, because you want to answer for the exam. I don't want that, okay. I want you to really understand. So when your buyers, okay, is not happy, they will look on another supplier. So means that, okay, you are the suppliers here. So means that, okay, when they are looking at another suppliers, means that they are looking at your competitors. Okay, here you are the buyers, where you're not happy with the suppliers, you are looking on others, okay, suppliers. Okay, so you're not looking at competitors. So why you need to buy from your competitors? Okay, because you are selling, okay, the same thing, okay, to your buyers. So now, okay, because this, your suppliers that supply, okay, the raw materials to you, okay, you're not happy with them. Okay, so that's why you look on the others, okay, suppliers. Here's other suppliers. Okay, means that, okay, here. Okay, so means that, okay, you are looking on the substitution. Okay, so I will explain it later. So I just want you to understand the concept. So that's why, okay, this one, okay, is actually, okay, interrelated, okay, to one, okay, another. So if you really understand this, right, okay, so next time when you work, okay, in the company, where your boss asks to prepare all the analysis, okay, it's easy for you, okay, to prepare this. Okay, okay, so now, okay, let's take a look, okay, on the slide. Okay, before I come back, okay, with these, okay, stars. Okay, so now, okay, you really understand, okay, already, right? So you cannot like just, okay, memorize. Okay, it has, okay, function. Okay, it has like certain meaning. Okay, all right. So when we talk about the threat of substitute, right? Okay, so we are talking, okay, the willingness of the customers, okay, to pay for the product, okay, or the service. And whenever, okay, they are willing, okay, to pay, it eventually depend, okay, on the availability of the substitutions, okay, or the substitute, okay, product. The more substitute, okay, the customers have, okay, so means that, okay, the less, okay, they are willing, okay, to pay. All right, it's just like let's talk about like like certain goods. When you go to pasar malam lah, okay, I do not know whether we can go pasar malam or not. Okay, so let's say last time you go to pasar malam. All right. So most of the thing, okay, that being sold in pasar malam, okay, somehow, okay, is almost, okay, similar. Okay, so let's say like you guys, when you go pasar malam, maybe you like to buy like drinks, okay, or maybe like foods, maybe like a nugget, okay, or hot dog, okay, or others, okay, like a snacking. Okay, so whenever, okay, you go to pasar malam, most of the seller are actually okay, selling almost the same thing. Whenever they sell fruits, okay, others also selling fruit. When they sell fish, others also selling fish. Okay, so basically almost okay similar product. Okay, so means that okay the customers having more options, choices. So let's say if you don't want to buy okay from this seller, you can buy from another okay seller. So if another seller selling okay much pricier, so you can go to another seller that can sell much okay lesser okay from that particular okay seller. So means that okay the willingness okay to pay, it depend on the availability of the substitution. Okay, so very clear, right? So let's talk about like others okay like product that is very less okay substitution. So for instance okay like utilities, okay, for instance like electricity. Okay, so let's say okay Tenaga Nasional okay, let's say increasing okay the tariff okay of their electricity bill. Okay, so means that okay you have to pay more okay extras. Okay, so let's say that uh, usually you pay about like 60 ringgit, okay, but because of the tariff change okay you have to pay 80 ringgit, so adding extra okay 20 ringgit. So of course okay as a user, as a customer, even like myself okay I also not happy. Whenever you pay more, of course okay you're not happy. Pay less okay get good quality, yes okay that's the customers okay mind. Even like myself also I prefer that. Okay, but it's impossible okay to pay less to get okay good quality. Even you pay more okay sometimes you get okay terrible okay quality somehow. So what I'm trying to emphasize here, even though okay you have to pay okay, so you're not okay planning okay to terminate okay the electrical okay the electricities, right? Okay, so I think you do not want okay to darken okay your house, okay, because you are protesting okay of the increase of tariff. Okay, so in this case okay you even though you don't like it okay you still pay okay for it because the availability okay of substitution is very less. Even okay there are substitution for Tenaga Nasional. Okay, I've been approached okay last time by my one of my students okay ex students okay who already like graduated, okay, so got a job okay and try to sell the solar panel. Okay, so wherever he explained to me the solar panel, it looks like very attractive, so it's a good product. Okay, to be honest with you, um wherever he explained okay I do not know okay how he explained. Okay, he explained to me okay the energy it be absorbed by the solar panel, you can sell the energy back to the Tenaga Nasional and I can make like some money okay from it. Oh, I say, oh, that's good. But when I asked okay on the price, okay, that triggered me okay not to buy. Okay, so it turned me off. Okay, somehow first it turned me on, and then when I look at the price, okay, it turned me off. Okay, because okay the cheapest one okay cost about like 70,000 okay ringgit Malaysia, the solar panel. Okay, and my student okay, told me okay that I can make okay a bank loan. So I told him okay why I need to make okay bank loan okay just to get okay this solar panel 70,000, okay, you know. Okay, so I do not want okay to make okay bank loan okay to have this. Okay, and then the student say okay you can have like tax relief blah 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 all those things, but 70,000 okay is quite a lot of money, so I'm not able afford okay to get okay the product. So even though it looks like attractive, but because the price okay it's not like meant okay for the customers okay like myself, so in the end okay uh people stick okay to Tenaga okay Nasional okay as well. But sometimes okay maybe you realize okay even though like certain product okay that has okay like other substitutions, okay, other substitutions, okay, um even though okay they are selling okay expensive, okay, people still buy it. Okay, okay, can you give me okay like a product okay that still that expensive that people still buy, okay, and still go okay and buy okay the product or service? Can you Apple, okay, good, okay, iPhone, okay, iPhone, Apple, Starbucks, okay. Okay, so okay, talking about Starbucks, right? Okay, so that's an interesting thing. Okay, so like myself, okay, even though I'm not rich, okay, to be honest with you, I'm not rich, okay. So if I'm rich, okay, I'm not teaching you guys, okay. I'm much more give motivational talk, inspiration of how to be like me. So because I'm not rich, so I become a lecturer. No, just joke. Okay, put aside. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here, okay, like Starbucks, even though okay the coffee, okay, what I can say can be considered okay expensive, okay, pricey, okay, especially students, okay, like you, okay, if you students, okay, go to Starbucks, okay, we can commonly say that you guys, okay, okay, maybe if you have okay rich families, okay, your family, your parents, okay, have lots of money, okay, commonly, okay, people take typically, okay, what I'm trying to emphasize here, okay, why people still go, okay, Starbucks, okay, even though okay it's expensive, and furthermore uh it's just coffee, okay, and we have lots of coffee shops, okay, whether we have because it's so dang good, okay, yeah, okay, I can agree with you, okay, Aziz, okay, so this is what I want to emphasize here. So even though we have Gloria Jeans, okay, San Francisco coffee, Starbucks, okay, coffee, okay, cuci mata lah, okay, okay, you guys, okay, something, okay. So what I want to say here, even though we have okay so much okay alternative here, okay, like Old Town White Coffee, even like Uncle Shop, okay. So like myself, okay, like sometimes okay I go to Vegas, not Vegas in US, okay. In Ipoh we have Vegas, restaurants, okay, we call Vegas. Sometimes we have a Hollywood, okay, New Hollywood. Sometimes I like to lay parking there with my friends, okay. So if you ever stumble with me, okay, just treat me, okay. Um, what I want to say, what I want to try to say here, okay, even though okay, Starbucks is selling okay very expensive coffee, but the treatment okay they give okay to the customers okay really okay superb, okay, especially okay like they sometimes okay they can remember you, okay. For instance, okay, Starbucks in Kampa, so I quite sometimes cannot go there because okay of the MCO. They know okay what I like to drink, okay. So I usually okay every morning, not every morning like it look like I have so much money, like once a week, okay, or twice a week, okay, I usually go okay to Starbucks Kampa, okay, before class, okay. So I just have my Americano, okay, black coffee. They know okay what I like, what I want to drink, okay, early in the morning. So let's say if I go to the in the evening, okay, they know okay I like okay macchiato, okay, caramel, less sweet, okay, somehow. And in fact some of them okay remember okay my name, okay. So that's wow me, okay. It's not because okay I'm the privilege, okay, but it's just because okay they remember okay the customers, the mostly like the regulars, okay, customers, okay. Unlike like some others like coffee shop, okay, they couldn't okay like recall okay your name. So I don't say okay that's rude, okay, but sometimes okay because they have lots of customers, so maybe they couldn't remember. But like Starbucks, even though okay what I can see in Starbucks Kampa, for instance, a lots of customer, okay, coming in, but they still can remember me. So I'm touched, okay, with their alertness, okay, on this. And maybe like sometimes, okay, maybe you realize, okay, when you enter okay Starbucks, okay, they already like greet you, okay, from the distance, okay, welcome to Starbucks, okay, and then like the way they treat you, okay, it's just like okay they know you really well. And even like sometimes okay when I go to like new okay Starbucks outlet, right, okay, and when I order this, right, okay, so for instance I speak Malay, okay, whenever I order, and then I say okay bagi saya this, okay, and then they make jokes suddenly, okay, kita tak boleh bagi, you must buy, okay. And then I was like shocked, okay, and then they laugh, okay, and then it was a joke, okay, somehow. So so it's just like an ice breaking, okay. So some people I do not know, like myself, okay, I'm okay, okay, with that, okay, with that kind of joke, okay. So it's just like okay of better communication, okay, skills, okay, for your information. So they make joke like this. And sometimes, okay, even though my name, okay, is spelled okay very easy, Adi, ADI. So I hope okay during the midterm, okay, so you put my name as Adi, not Mr. Omar, not Mr. Abdullah. I do not know. Previously, okay, student put me by name of Muhammad, Abdullah, Omar, Ali. Okay, I do not know where the names okay, come from. My name is Adi, ADI. It's very simple. Okay, some like Chinese, some pronounce it as Eddie, okay, somehow, but it's still okay correctly okay pronounced. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here, okay, like Starbucks, okay, when you go there, okay, when they spell okay your name, right, okay, I do not know whether it's intentionally or unintentionally, okay. So most of the time I say Adi, okay, and then they put ADDI 2D, okay, and then like ADE ADY, sometimes Hadi, Hady, Hardy, Okay, I do not know. Maybe like once a while, okay, they correctly spell okay my name. Okay, so I think like you guys also experience okay the same thing. Okay, and autocorrect. Okay, but they're writing okay on the on the glass. Okay, this plastic glass. Okay, Albert. So sometimes okay maybe your name also Albert. Okay, maybe they spell it wrongly. Okay, I do not know whether it's intentionally or unintentionally. Sometimes okay it trigger okay the customers. Okay, sometimes okay some customers find it like cute. Okay, even like myself. Okay, that's cute. Okay, because okay first okay because they are very friendly. Okay, and then like after that there's wrongly okay spell okay your name. Okay, and then you okay with that. Sometimes okay they draw okay the pictures. Okay, nice picture, like simple picture like teddy bear, okay, like butterfly, okay, and then like have a good day, have a nice day, good day, okay, specially dedicated on the glass, okay. So when you go okay to others like coffee shop, okay, like Old Town White Coffee, for instance, okay, like coffee beans, okay, they don't have okay like these kind of gestures. So sometimes okay like these like small gestures okay makes okay people okay want okay go okay to Starbucks. So that's why like RC say okay it's so damn good. Okay, yeah, I can agree. Okay, can agree more okay with you. Okay, and then like Albert say okay, yeah, and of course okay you can see like some beautiful okay girls. So I can say okay all girls okay are beautiful if they um if they are rich. Okay, so the reason okay, why we not okay look handsome and beautiful because we are poor. So if you are rich, okay, you can make okay anything okay that can make you handsome and make you okay beautiful. So this is a joke. Don't take it seriously. Okay, uh okay, and sometimes okay the plastic okay like the paper bag like they give you okay maybe like this. Okay, I show you. Okay, so they have this okay paper bag. I don't throw it because it looks so nice. Okay, so when you go outside or where you want to put something inside your paper bag or your plastic bag, okay, I don't think that you want to use Tesco bag. So you will use okay, Starbucks when you carry okay, oh this is Starbucks, okay, somehow. And even they have like these like merchandise, okay, like this like this mark, okay, and I'm paying like 50 ringgit. Okay, I think like this one I went to Brunei, so I get it like 60 $50, no, nearly 50 ringgit, okay, when converted. Okay, okay, somehow. So these are the thing, okay, the facilities, okay, amenities they provide. So that's why okay people pay more. Okay, it's not because of the coffee, because of the facilities okay that be provided, the service okay they provided, okay, somehow. And I don't deny okay like some okay of the outlet maybe the service okay, is not so good, but I can say overall okay Starbucks okay service okay it's like as you say that good. Okay, somehow. Okay, so I hope okay you clear with that. So same goes okay like Apple. Okay, so why I use Apple? Okay, so of course okay it's very expensive, so I don't buy Apple like every year. So I usually buy Apple's product okay like 3 years. Okay, one time okay 3 years. Okay, every 3 years. Okay, whenever my phone okay cannot be operated anymore, so not function anymore, so I had to buy okay a new iPhone. Okay, so I use okay iPhone 7 now. I use iPhone 11 Pro because 7 okay already not working. Okay, so why I use it? Because okay they have okay their own ecosystem. So whenever okay we buy okay the product these days, right, okay, even like electrical appliances, okay, like washing machine, okay, these days, right, okay, we never expected that the product okay can be linked okay with the internet. Okay, so last time we always think okay the computers okay with the internet. Nowadays, okay, if you have air conditioning, okay, what else? Okay, um uh robotic okay vacuum cleaners, what else? uh Washing machine, okay, refrigerators, okay, and others electrical appliances is all connected okay with the internet. Okay, so yeah, even like toasters, okay, for your coffee maker, for your information, it be connected to internet. Okay, imagine, okay, last time, okay, if we have this like this concept, people will say, hey, why we need to have internet at toaster? Why we need to have internet, okay, on the um washing machine? But these days, okay, they create like kind of ecosystem like in house. Okay, they have like system where it all integrated. So that's why like sometimes okay like why people use like all Apple's okay product because the ecosystem they provided. Okay, and I believe like others company even like Xiaomi, okay, and others like Huawei also have okay this okay concept okay already. They create the ecosystem. So means that okay you do not want to go out okay from the ecosystem. So if you go out the ecosystem means that you have to change all the product. Okay, just like myself when I use okay Apple, um iPhone, okay, for instance, when I want to listen music, okay, I already like depending okay on the iTunes. So I just like iTunes. Okay, I do not know why. Okay, because okay currently I'm a student as well, even though I'm lecturer, I'm a postgraduate student. So whenever okay I buy things from Apple, right? Okay, so Apple's okay apps, right? Okay, from the Apple apps, I use okay my student ID, so I get okay lots of discount. Even like music, okay, I just pay like 6 ringgit per month okay for music. So if not I have to pay like 14 okay ringgit okay for your information. Okay, so I like okay the ecosystem okay they are provided, and it link okay to my Mac okay for your information. Okay, so that's why okay people are willingly okay to use okay the systems, okay, the amenities, the facilities. Okay, so I hope okay you clear okay on the threat of substitution. Okay, sometimes okay even though we have a lots of the substitution, people still stay it because the facilities, and commonly okay people okay are willing to pay. Okay, it depend also on the availability of the product, like pasta malam okay example just now. Okay, because everyone can get it easily. All right. Okay, so I hope okay you clear okay with that. So now let's move on the okay. So I already like explained okay the Starbucks okay just now. Okay, when we talk about threat of new entrants, right? Okay, just like I mentioned earlier, okay, when the industries become so much okay attractive, profitable, so it become like a magnet. Okay, it attract okay, people okay to be in the business. All right. So when they are be in the business, so eventually okay, for startup okay new startup like you okay when entering okay the business okay you do not want okay to have a more okay new competitors coming in. And some more okay you facing okay with the existing competitors, and then you will be facing okay another new competitor. It's not good okay for you because furthermore you are new company, okay, so you're not established okay yet, and then yet okay you are facing okay with the new competitors and existing competitors, so it's not good. So in this case, okay, so you need to create some okay boundaries okay or barriers okay to stop them okay from coming in. Because why? Okay, you have to understand. Okay, so let's take a look back okay on this okay this okay I call it like whiteboard. Okay, so here okay on the new entrance, okay, so let's say if you have okay new entrance coming in, okay, I put thread okay so that you have clear understand. Okay, threat of new entrant. So just now, okay, we talked about substitution. Okay, substitution. Okay, usually like existing competitors. Okay, when you have a lots of competitors, means that okay your substitution okay increase. It's not good for you, and it's good for your customers because okay customer have more choices. So let's say okay new entrants coming in to your business, what will happen? Again, it increase another substitution, which is good for your buyer, your customers, but it's not good okay for you and also for your competitors okay as well, because your competitors also will be facing okay this threat. So means that okay both of you okay not happy okay with that. But of course okay you are the one will not be happy okay the most, okay, because you are the one okay who start okay the industry. Okay, so in this case okay you need to reduce okay the substitution. Okay, reduce the substitution okay of not getting the new entrants coming in. So how you going to do that? Okay, so how you going to do that? Okay, so maybe I just make it bigger a bit. Okay, you guys can see right okay the whole whiteboard, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay, okay, so because I already minimized okay the web page, okay, the web, okay, because I want to write it clearer. Okay, so you need to make sure okay the new entrance okay not getting in your business. But you have to understand whenever you creating okay the barriers, okay, What happened? Okay, so if you want, okay, to make sure that they will not enter your business, okay, so you need to, hey, how come?
Sir, what is this, sir?
Sorry,
What's the drawing, sir?
this is the five horses, okay,
Oh,
model.
oh.
A bit late just now.
No, sir, just now, sir, I listening Starbucks, sir, so the packet all.
Okay, so just now, okay, I'm explaining on this substitution. Hey,
Oh,
aish. Okay,
just now
so
my
the
internet
reason
down.
why the reason why I explain this, right, I have this, okay, diagram, right, okay, to make sure that you can relate, okay, of five forces model, because like most of you commonly, when it comes to this five forces model, okay, you just, okay, memorize. So now, okay, I show you all these, okay, components, okay, and how you can relate it together. Okay, like just now I mentioned on substitutions. Okay, so I already like explained earlier just now. Okay, the more substitution you have, the benefit your customers, okay, will have, but not you. Okay, you see. But whenever, okay, now the second element, okay, when the new entrance coming in, okay, it become a threat. So what will happen? So it increase. So it will increase, okay, the substitution, which is not good, okay, for you, but it's good for your customers, because customers have more choices. Okay, but if you just like read, okay, the point, the notes, and from the textbook, it's hard for you to relate it, because all these, okay, point, okay, are related to one, okay, to another. Okay, so now you do not want, okay, new entrants coming in. So what you need to create, okay, you need to create barrier. Okay, so there are two kind, okay, of barriers here. First is the traditional or conservative or conventional way. Secondly, non-traditional. All right, non-traditional. Okay, just wait a while. Okay, non-traditional. Okay, so so you have to understand, okay, whenever, okay, you create, okay, barriers to entries, okay, for new entrants, it doesn't mean that you can absolutely stop them from coming in. So let's say, okay, they are about like 10, okay, potential new entrants coming in. So sometimes, okay, you manage to stop maybe like five of them. Another five, okay, you are not able to stop them coming in. So these are the things, okay, that you need to look at. But most of you, okay, when you learn track of new entrant and create barriers, okay, you think, okay, theoretically that it can stop all players from coming in. So that's why, okay, I'm here, okay, to to give, okay, the illustration, okay, why like sometimes, okay, you cannot like stop them from coming in. So first, maybe, okay, we take a look, okay, on the threat of new entrants, okay, the barriers, okay, the barriers that you need to create. Okay, you guys can follow, right? Okay, if you're not so sure, okay, just ask me, okay, like your friend, okay, just now, because my intention here to make sure that you understand, okay, not to memorize. Okay, so traditional, okay, we have, okay, six. okay, method, okay, of stopping, okay, new entrants from coming in. So first, okay, we can mention on the capital. Okay, if you have, okay, huge capital, so that's what this is meant for, the largest company. So traditional barriers to entry meant for the largest company. If you have huge capital, right, okay, you can do many things, okay, compared to the small, okay, company, okay, somehow. So you can control, okay, from huge capital you eventually can control what, okay, the product differentiation. Okay, maybe you wonder just now, okay, why that, like just now I mentioned, okay, most of the product is similar, but why now, okay, I'm talking about the product differentiation. So in order for you to make, okay, yourself, okay, different, so maybe you just now remember the positioning, okay, or placing, okay, yourself, make yourself, okay, different in the marketplace, even though your product offering is almost similar to your competitors. So how you going to do that? So because of you having huge capital, you have absolutely no problem in producing advertising. Okay, heavy advertising. Okay, so that's why, okay, you look, okay, like KFCs, like McDonald's, right? Okay, even though they are very big companies, right? Okay, why they put so much, okay, effort, so much, okay, budget or costing, okay, on heavy advertising? Because, okay, you have to understand that without, okay, heavy advertising, okay, even though, okay, the product is good, okay, even though the well-known company, okay, will be forgotten, okay, for your information. So that's why, okay, we human, okay, need to be reminded from time, okay, to time. Okay, even though, okay, it's a big company, it's a huge company, okay, we need to be uh reminded. So it's just like our mothers, okay, last time, okay, even though, okay, you know this thing, okay, but they still, okay, remind you, okay, because like we sometimes, okay, tend to forget. So that's why, what you can see, like for instance, okay, like McDonald, KFC, okay, apart than advertising on television, okay, now, okay, they already like installing, okay, tower, okay, high tower, okay, at their premises, okay, even like Starbucks, okay, like McDonald, KFCs, okay, they have their own, okay, tower, okay, and then the billboards, okay, somehow. So that's why, okay, when you ever you pass by, okay, the companies, okay, maybe you realize, okay, sometimes, okay, that this is something like if you learn marketing, okay, classical conditioning, if I'm not mistaken, okay, sometimes, okay, you don't have intention, okay, to think about that particular thing, but sometimes when people ask, okay, it appears to be that product. Okay, so for instance, okay, like Coca-Cola, okay, drinks, okay, like cola drinks, right? So when you go to mama, okay, sometimes, okay, apart than drink teh tarik, okay, like sometimes, okay, when it comes to the soft drink, okay, when people ask, okay, what you want to drink, okay, suddenly, okay, your mouth, okay, say, okay, Coke, but you're not thinking that you want to have Coke. Okay, so this is what we call classical conditioning, whereby when you go, okay, to that particular, okay, place, okay, that automatically, okay, it's like muscle kind of muscle memory, automatically, okay, you will mention, okay, or talk about that particular product, even though you don't have the intention, okay, at all. So this is the powerful of heavy advertising. Okay, heavy advertising. Okay, so I hope, okay, you clear, okay, with that. So that's why, like sometimes, okay, whenever, okay, you want to have like toothpaste, okay, even though it's not Colgate, so even though it's other brand like Dali, or maybe like Fresh and White, okay, so you always mention, where's my Colgate, where's my Colgate? Because why? Because of heavy advertising. Okay, even though it's different, okay, brand. Okay, same goes like others, okay, as well. Okay, so on the heavy advertising. So because why? Because capital. Other thing, okay, because EOS, economy of scale. Okay, whereby when you have huge capital, you can have, okay, mass production. Okay, mass production. Okay, so if you learn on economics, right? Okay, so you basically learn, okay, wherever, okay, you produce more, ability to produce more, eventually it will reducing, okay, cost production. So it reduce production cost per unit. Okay, production costs per unit. Okay, so this is what, okay, is good, okay, is done, okay, by China, okay, companies, okay, because they have, okay, this, okay, capability. Okay, economy of scale. Apart than capital, they have, okay, manpower. So let's say, okay, in Malaysia we can produce 1 million, they can produce, okay, 100 millions, okay, at one time. So we cannot beat them, okay, when it comes, okay, to the economy of scale, because they have, okay, this, okay, capability. So that's why, okay, I think like Top Glove, okay, have their production, okay, in China, because they can have, okay, huge production there, okay, and then lowering down, okay, the production cost, okay, because of capital. Other than that, we can say, okay, on the cost advantage. So for existing company, okay, long time existing company, so they can experience, okay, cost advantage, because why? Because maybe they have, okay, asset most of the time, especially fixed assets, okay, like land, okay, like building, okay, like machineries, okay. So mostly like existing company, like long time, okay, existing company, they have this, okay, cost, okay, advantage. Just like, okay, like last time, okay, when the house, okay, or property, okay, is not as high, okay, as what we can see, okay, these days, all right. So that's why, okay, like some people can afford to buy, okay, house, okay, in Bangsa, okay, area last time, long time ago. So the selling price was like 30,000, 40,000, okay, or single story. But now, okay, that single story, okay, already cost nearly 1 million, okay, or up to 2 million, okay, plus. Okay, so this is what is meant by cost, okay, advantage. Okay, so I do not know, like you guys, okay, when you finish your studies, so how you going, okay, to buy, okay, property, especially house, okay, because house these days are very, okay, expensive. And for your information, a country like Sweden, okay, most of them no longer, okay, buy the house, okay, they rent, okay, the house, because the house, okay, is way too expensive. And even though when they pass away, they're not able, okay, they still not able to settle down, okay, the housing, okay, debt. Okay, so those who have, okay, this earlier, okay, have, okay, the advantage. Okay, so this is what is meant by cost advantage. Other than that, okay, capital product, okay, we have also what, capital product, distribution. Distribution channel. So distribution channel, how you going to place your product, how you going to sell, or placing or put, okay, your product. So maybe you know, okay, like certain brand, okay, like bread, okay, for instance, okay, so common, well known, okay, brand, okay, we have, okay, Massimo's, okay, and also, okay, Gardenias, okay. Okay, why people, okay, can recognize, okay, these two brands? Because they control the distribution channel, so they have their own, okay, shelf, okay, rack, okay. So wherever you go to grocery, okay, shop, they have, okay, Massimo shelf, they have Gardenia shelf. When you go to Tesco, you can see, okay, they have respective, okay, shelf, okay, been allocated, okay, as well. Other than that, okay, when you go to hypermarket store, okay, for instance, where you see, okay, a lots of well-known brand, okay, to be placed at the strategic, okay, place. Okay, so the reason why, because they have capital, they are willing to pay more, okay, of renting, okay, the strategic place, okay, for the product, okay, to be placed. It's not like the like Tesco or others, okay, hypermarket store, okay, just simply put, okay, it been arranged, okay, accordingly, okay, by with the companies, okay, as well. So if you are a big company, so you can control all these distribution, okay, channel. And furthermore, like sometimes, okay, you can see, even though, okay, they put at the strategic place, even though they pay, okay, quite high, okay, to the retail store, okay, to be placed, okay, the product, okay, on the strategic place. But sometimes, okay, you can see they can sell it much cheaper, okay, compared to others, okay, competitors, especially like local, okay, brand. So the reason why, because this economy of scales, okay, they have mass production, they manage to reduce, okay, the cost. So that's why, like sometimes, okay, maybe you see, okay, like shampoo, like Pantene, okay, maybe like Dove, okay, for instance, okay, the big bottle, okay, at one time, okay, they sell like 15 ringgit, okay, and normal price, okay, they sell about like 40 ringgit, nearly 40 ringgit. But whenever they have like discount, right, okay, they give like 15 ringgit, 16 ringgit, okay, for your information. And they still put, okay, at the very strategic place. Because why? Because capital, and then they have this capability, okay, as well. And last but not least, okay, on the government regulation. Okay, when we talk about government regulation, like just now, like I say, selling, okay, luxury car. Maybe you remember just now, okay, on the list, okay, class, on the government's regulations, okay, like on selling cars, okay. So you cannot, like, even though you have capital, but it doesn't mean that you can, okay, do this business. But you need to get, okay, the import permit from the government. And for your information, this import permit, okay, is not simply given, okay, by the government. So you need to have like certain like quota and application, okay, somehow. So maybe out of 100 applications, okay, 10 be approved, another 90, okay, need to wait, okay, in the future, okay, somehow. So sometimes, okay, like companies, maybe like luxury car sellers like Naza Motor, they experiencing, okay, this, okay, benefit from the government regulation, because they are one of the company that who obtain, okay, import permit for luxury cars, okay, somehow. And you have to understand, okay, when we talk about the importing the luxury car, not all luxury car they can import. So it depends on the brand, okay, of the uh company car, okay, as well. So these are the way, or six traditional way of stopping, okay, people come in. Maybe just now, okay, okay, you wonder whenever I mentioned that, like sometimes, okay, there are 10, okay, new entrants coming in, but sometimes, okay, you cannot stop, okay, them, okay, at all. Maybe like 10 of them coming in, but maybe um about like 5 of them, okay, cannot enter, and 5 of them, okay, still can enter. So the reason why, okay, because like some companies, okay, they have this capital. When they have this capital, so let's say when you have, okay, huge or heavy advertising, that company is also having heavy advertising. So let's say, for instance, like bread company, okay, so bread company like Gardenias, right, okay, so they are controlling, okay, bread market, okay, for many years, okay. And then like new companies coming in, okay, called Massimos, okay. So maybe you remember last time they were like a controversial issues, okay, thing. But I just look more on the business, okay, strategy. So when Massimos coming in, so what you can see, Gardenia, okay, putting so much, okay, effort on the heavy advertising, okay. So what kind of advertising they emphasize, okay, that the bread is a Uncle Slocum secret recipe, okay. So at the same time, okay, Massimo's counter back. So how they counter back, okay, with a Italian bakers, okay, concept, okay, tagline. So this is heavy advertising. So that's why, okay, you differentiate. So after all, it's just a white bread, but because of the heavy advertising, your mind say, okay, Uncle Slocum secret recipe for Gardenia, and also um Italian baker for Massimo's bread. After all, okay, it's the same product, but due to heavy advertising. All right. So I hope, okay, you clear with that. Okay. So why, like sometimes you cannot stop them. Okay. Sometimes, okay, they have, okay, this economy of scale, the new entrants coming in, and then sometimes, okay, they also have okay cost advantage, and they also at the same time can control the distribution channel. Like Massimo's brand, they still can control distribution channel because of they having okay huge capital. So that's why okay their brand okay they have their own shelf okay somehow. Okay, any questions? Okay. Okay, any question? Okay, so I need to take a look first.
No.
Okay. All right. So now let's take a look on non-traditional barriers to entry. Okay, they also have okay six okay approaches okay as well. Okay, so one of the approaches okay is the strength of management team. Okay, number two is the passion of management team. All right. So these two things, okay, you can relate it together. So in order for you to get okay the strength of management team, okay, so first of all, okay, every okay companies okay must have okay passionate okay management team. It's not only meant okay for entrepreneurs, but as a whole team okay need to be passionate. So that's why okay like when you are very passionate, so eventually it will create okay unique culture. Okay, means that positive unique culture, which is difficult okay to imitate. Okay, which difficult to imitate by others okay as well. So just like AirAsia okay, for instance, when Tony Fernandez okay having okay the passion okay of that everyone okay can fly, so it been okay applied okay together in their management team. Okay, so that's why okay he's recruiting okay the management team okay that can fulfill okay his aspirations. Okay, so that's why okay his team okay managed okay to create the certain unique culture, and eventually it leads okay to have okay a very strong management team, and it leads okay to become so called like people say like world class management team. Okay, so first okay it derived from passion. So that's why okay one of the successful key characteristics of successful entrepreneurs is the passion. Okay, so when you create a unique culture, it's very difficult to imitate or duplicate it, and eventually it leads to the strength of management team because it's very difficult to imitate, and of course it will lead to the world-class management team. Okay, so this is okay. This for your information, this non-traditional is meant for usually for startup company, but for well-known company or largest company, they can always apply both okay traditional method and non-traditional method. But for startup company, because they don't have a huge capital, they can always apply this okay non-traditional. Other than that okay you can always okay look on the internet domain name. Internet domain name. Okay, so why okay you need to have okay the internet domain name? Because like sometimes okay the business okay really help okay when it's easy to be remembered. So what we can say is a spot on, just like okay Alibaba. Okay, so why it can become so successful. One of it, okay, because okay, the name itself is very very okay spot on. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, okay, Jack Ma okay mentioned okay that before okay using Alibaba, they use okay they try to use okay another name but change okay to Alibaba because Alibaba okay is a common okay name and well known okay for others. Everyone know Alibaba and 40 Thief okay commonly. So it's very very like spot on. Okay, other than Alibaba, we have like eBay, we have like Amazon. Okay, we have like Lelong, we have Muda, okay, and few others, okay, catchy, okay, name, okay, as well. So that is what makes, okay, the website, okay, the business, okay, okay, is easy, okay, to be remembered, okay, as well, like Grab Food, like Food Pandas, okay, and so on, okay, and so forth. Okay, other than that, okay, we can consider, okay, on business model. Okay, this one, okay, I will explain, okay, next week, yeah, okay, on the unique business model, because next week, okay, we will be discussing, okay, on how to come out, okay, with the business model. So I just like give you, okay, like some, okay, basic ideas, okay, like on the deliveries, okay, service, okay, last time, okay, as we know, okay, that Domino's Pizza, okay, is much better compared to Pizza Hut when it comes to the delivery. So the reason, okay, why? Because they have, okay, a very good, okay, business model on how to deliver, okay, the product, okay, the deliver, okay, the pizza, okay. And now, okay, we can see like why like Grab Food, okay, or maybe like Food Pandas, okay, success, okay, in the business, okay, because of the unique, okay, business model, okay, efficiency, okay, in delivering, okay, the product, okay, as well. Same goes, okay, like why like fast food, okay, restaurants, okay, they're so success, okay. One of them, okay, of the fast service they can provide, okay, commonly, okay, like a McDonald's, okay, like KFC's, okay, and so on. And of course, okay, you can see, okay, they have like the open, okay, kitchen, okay, whereby people can see, okay, how the kitchen, okay, been operated. So people know, okay, oh, they have it, okay, like clean, okay, uh okay, operations, okay. So it give, okay, confidence people, okay, to go, okay, and get, okay, their service. So this is one of the unique, okay, business, okay, model. Other than that, okay, we can say that on the first mover. So what's so special, okay, about being the first mover? So when you become the first mover, so eventually most of the time you become like the invention or the creator. Okay, so when you become the inventor or the creator, so usually, okay, you will obtain, okay, the IP or the intellectual property. So namely, okay, for, okay, intellectual property, okay, from patent, from the trademark, okay, copyright, and also trade secret. Okay, so let's say one of these, okay, you obtain it, okay. So eventually, okay, when you have this intellectual property, you can protect about like 5 to 10 years protection. So means that, okay, you disallow others, okay, to use, okay, your invention. Okay, so if they're violating, okay, you can take actions against them. So imagine, okay, 5 to 10 years, okay, you stop people from use, okay, your technology or your invention. So you can see, okay, the competitive advantage that you are gaining, okay, actually, okay, within, okay, 5 years, okay, to 10 years, okay, with condition, okay, that your competitors, okay, is not coming out, okay, with advanced technology or another better, okay, invention. Okay, last but not least, okay, on the exemplary example. Okay, exemplary example approach. Okay, means that you can refer, okay, to somehow, okay, like coming out, okay, with the good business model. Okay, it's something that is difficult to um or cannot be imitated. Okay, cannot be imitated, okay, or be duplicated, okay, somehow. It's just like for instance, like Wikipedia, okay, for instance, um okay, they're having, okay, like a business model whereby whenever, okay, you browse, okay, to Wikipedia, you will find there's no, okay, pop out, okay, or advertisement, okay, inside Wikipedia, unlike, okay, others online encyclopedia whereby they have, okay, pop up and others, okay, advertisement. So they give it for free, and okay, they need to maintain, okay, their servers, okay, from time to time. So this is something that is difficult, okay, to be imitated, to be understand, okay, by others, because mostly in order for you to sustain, okay, the website, if you have, okay, more, okay, browse more people, okay, browse in, okay, so you need to have like sponsorship, okay, somehow, okay, to sustain, okay, your website. Without, okay, them, you cannot sustain, okay, their website. But for Wikipedia, okay, they can do that, okay. So I don't say it's still is mystery, but somehow, okay, their business approaches, okay, and plus, okay, with the unique, okay, business model. Okay, and for your information, unique business model cannot be revealed to simply, okay, to everyone. All right. So these are the six, okay, areas, okay, on the non-traditional barriers to entry and traditional, okay, barriers, okay, to entry. Okay. So now, let's take a look, okay, on others thing. Okay, when we talk about the existing competitors, right? Okay, we are talking about four things, okay, that you need to look at. Okay, so first thing, okay, the numbers of competitors, okay, available. So if there's more competitors, okay, what does it mean? Okay, take a look back here. It increase, okay, the substitution. Okay, the more competitors you have, the more substitution, okay, that you will be facing, and it's good for your customers, but it's not good, okay, for you. Okay, so you have to look, okay, the numbers of competitors. So if there's a lot of competitors and you feel that you're not worthy, okay, to do, okay, then you do not need, okay, to enter, okay, the business. And then the degree difference, okay, of the product. Okay, the degree difference of your product means that the difference, okay, between your product, okay, your offering, and your competitors. Okay, so if there's no, okay, difference, okay, so what you need to do, so just like, okay, the thing that I mentioned just now, you need to do, okay, the heavy advertising just now, just like Massimo's bread and Gardenias, Coca-Cola and Pepsi, okay, just now. All right, or maybe like double A paper and others, okay, A4, okay, paper, plain white papers, okay, and then like sugars. Okay, for instance, what's the difference between organic sugar and non-organic, okay, sugars? Okay, it looks the same, okay, somehow. Okay, so what's so special about it? So that's why you need to have, okay, advertising, and also at the same time, okay, price war. Okay, so you need to play, okay, with the price, okay, as well. Sometimes, okay, price play major roles, okay, as well, for attracting customers. Sometimes, okay, customers, okay, pay are willing to pay more, okay, because they feel, okay, the more expensive of the product, okay, the good, okay, it is. Okay, that's kind of some type of customers, okay, mindset. Okay, so maybe you surprised, okay, that sometimes people are willing to pay, okay, expensive, okay, rather to pay cheap. Okay, there's some customers, okay, having that, okay, attitude. Okay, and then the growth rate of the industry. When we talk about the growth rate, okay, of the industries, okay, we are talking about whether they are slow, okay, and fast. Okay, so for instance, okay, slow growth, okay, companies, okay, we can conclude that insurance company, telcos companies, okay, having, okay, these how to say that slow growth. Okay, so why they have, okay, slow growth? Because why? Because they have, okay, too much, okay, advertising. Okay, so they have representative to call people randomly call people in somehow. So that's why the growth of the business is actually slow. Same go like mobile telcos company where they aggressively promoting their product because everyone already have the product. Somehow same goes like insurance. Everyone commonly have insurance. If you work, at least you have one insurance. So why I need to switch to another insurance? Because I already like use this insurance. Why I need to switch to another telcos provider where I'm happy with this telco provider? So that's why they are having like slow growth in the company, while on the fast growth companies we are talking about there's less effort to promote the product somehow. I'm not so sure what kind of fast growth industries. Maybe I can say like these days people are looking on the like how to increase income. How to increase income. So that's why like sometimes you can see like some people are looking for forex. For instance, they're looking for the Bitcoin. For instance, Cairo, currency, all those things. So this is something like a fast growth company. So people are like eager, so they do not need to promote it like so much. And also the level of fixed costs. So the higher the fixed cost, the higher volume they need to sell eventually. All right. So for those who still have class, maybe you can leave. Maybe you allow to leave. So I just like finish a little bit more on these uh industries analysis. Okay. And number four, we have the bargaining powers of suppliers. The bargaining power of suppliers, you need to look at the four aspect here. So first, on the suppliers concentration, the numbers of suppliers available. And then whenever you want to switch to another supplier. So let's say if you're not happy with the current supplier, you switch to another suppliers. Like just here. So you now your roles as the buyers. So let's say if you not happy with the current suppliers, so you have to look on other suppliers. Here, other suppliers. So means that your suppliers competitors. So eventually it will create switching costs, because like different suppliers, they will have to get different selling price. So sometimes they sell at higher price, sometimes they sell at the lowest price. So it depends as well. So it doesn't mean it has to be high or low. It can be depend on your preference. So if you're not happy with the current, so if you get new supplier and willing to pay more, that will incur your switching cost, either high or low. All right. And then you can consider as attractiveness of substitute. Attractiveness of substitute means that uh suppliers substitute. Means that other suppliers that you look at. So for instance, like here, like computers business, right? So we have two for instance like processor Intel or maybe like AMD. And then for software we have Microsoft. So let's say when you look on others suppliers, so if it's not attractive, if they cannot offer what the current supplier that can offer to you, so in the end you have to stick with the existing suppliers, even though they are selling at the much expensive price. So these are the things that you need to consider, the attractiveness of others suppliers that can offer. And also you have to consider on forward integration, whereby forward integrations means that your suppliers will be in your business. So when your supplier be in your business, what will happen? Again, it will increase your substitution. Is it good for you? No, but it's good for your customers because they have more choices. So in this case, what you need to do, you will be facing another new entrance. Another new entrance, and then like new entrance from your suppliers itself. So what you need to do, so you need to create barriers to entry. So this is how you relate with these 5 forces. All right. Okay, so last but not least, before we end this session, so take a look on the bargaining power of buyers. Okay, so bargaining power of buyers. Okay, so you need to look again on the numbers of the buyers as well. The more buyers you have, the less worry that you need to think, because even though you have like small numbers of buyers, but they buy in large quantity, but you have to understand, when they buy in large quantity and you are relying on small numbers, they will start to demand. They start to demand on the quality most of the time, and also on the price as well. So you need to fulfill them. So that's why like maybe like luxury cars, for instance, um they're not having like many buyers, but they are relying on the small group of buyers. But at the same time, they need to fulfill all the requirements that be demanded by these buyers as well. So it's very very like challenging if you are having like small groups of buyers that buy in large quantity, or maybe buy not much from you, but the price that they're buying is very very expensive. They are very very demanding. So you have to look as well whether that you can cater all these customers need or not. And then you have to look on the buyer cost. When you look on the buyer cost, right, so sometimes so take a look again here, buyer cost. So buyer cost. So let's say you sell to your customer. So let's say if you change your price, you increase your price here to your customer, it again will affect their budget as well. So let's say if they do the business as well, it will incur their costing. So when the cost is high, what they do, so they will look to your competitors, to another suppliers. Why not this supplier? Because now your role is the supplier to this buyer. So it's equal to your competitors, because your competitors also are the suppliers to your target market. So in this case, your buyers will look on standardization or suppliers product, means that your competitors, not your suppliers. So hope you clear with this. Because like some students can get confused, because they thought this buyer will look at this supplier. No, they will look at your competitors. Because your role now is as a suppliers. All right. So let's say if there's nothing change or on your competitors, still the same, they will stick to you. But if your suppliers or your competitors if your competitors can offer much better than you, your buyer will switch to your competitors. And the most terrible part, if your buyers again be in your business, again it increase the substitution, which is good for another buyers as well. Again it will create new entrance. And again to stop this, you need to create another barriers as well. So imagine if all competitors coming in, here coming in, suppressing your profit. So that's why you need to understand about the industry's analysis, so that you're not only look at its attractiveness, but at the same time you will be looking on the potential threat that might create the loss of your companies as well. So maybe I will stop here. Is there any questions before we end these sessions? So I hope you really clear with the industry's analysis. So the question about the competitors, uh do we just need to analyze one of the main competitors? So actually when you study the industry's analysis, right, so eventually when you look back here, the thing that I showed you just now, Hui Tan, okay Okay, so when you study, okay, the industry's analysis, so you actually, okay, know, okay, how many, okay, competitors that you will be facing. Okay, sometimes, okay, the suppliers be in your industry, sometimes your buyers, and at the same time, okay, you will be analyzing, existing competitors, okay, surrounding you. Okay, so so you do not need, okay, to analyze, okay, the business that do the same thing, okay, that's not competing direct, okay, with you. Okay, so let's say you are selecting restaurants. Okay, so you're not, okay, let's say in Kampal, for instance. So let's say, okay, there's another restaurant, okay, that located, okay, in Ipoh or in another state, okay, that offering the same thing. You're not, okay, comparing, okay, do analysis, okay, with that, okay, companies, because, okay, they're not, okay, competing directly, okay, with you. Okay, so that's why, okay, you need to study all these. Okay, then you will understand who's the existing competitors. Is there any possible new entrants coming in? Okay, like sometimes, okay, like restaurants, okay, that you are having, okay, like maybe like sometimes, okay, you see, okay, like other shop, okay, like do the setting up or this thing. That is the threat of new entrants. Okay, means that, okay, they are actually, okay, coming in, okay, in the restaurant, okay, business. Okay, Huitan, clear? Okay, good. Okay, is there any more question before we end the session? I'm really sorry. I'm consuming, okay, 10 minutes, okay, of your time, and I still have, okay, one more, okay, part, okay, that need to discuss. So maybe I will discuss it, okay, next week, okay, plus, okay, with the business, okay, model, okay, as well. So the most important part is here, the industries, okay, analysis, because I believe, okay, most of you, just for the sake, okay, memorizing it, okay, you don't, okay, relate it, okay, somehow. So this is how, okay, I teach you. You need to relate all these components and work together. Then it will make sense, okay, for you, okay, to do the analysis. All right. So if no more, okay, I think like we stop today, okay, and I'll be seeing you, okay, next week. Okay, thank you for attending this session. So for those who haven't signed in their attendance, please sign in, okay, before leaving, okay, this session. Thank you so much. Okay, just take care of yourself. Okay, just be safe. Okay, if there's not something, this if there's nothing important, okay, don't go, okay, outside. Just stay at home. Okay, bye bye. Okay, and have a nice, okay, weekend. Yeah.